This might be pretty rich coming from me. Isolation has me attempting to be the uncarved block, a la Winnie the Pooh. Don't overthink. Take a seat now and then. Just enjoy the small things. For me, the small things involve looking through books on ancient Roman recipes, such as oxazonium chicken, aka sour chicken, which is a lot like the sweet and sour chicken we can get today, and is the only ancient recipe from Rome that contains exact quantities. There's also a pretty good porridge recipe that can be played with, and because I can't have wheat products, I can do it with millet. Anyway, today it's about the joy of being still versus the wackiness of perpetually being busy, perhaps just for the sake of being busy. Rabbit hurried by the edge of the 100-acre wood, feeling more important every minute, and soon he came to the tree where Christopher Robin lived. He knocked at the door and he called out once or twice, and then he walked away. He walked back a little way and he put his paw up to keep the sun out and called at the top of the tree. Then he turned all around and shouted, "Hello!" and "I say!" and "It's Rabbit!" But nothing happened. Then he stopped and listened, and everything stopped and listened with him. And the forest was very lone and still and peaceful in the sunshine, until suddenly 100 miles above him a lark began to sing. Actually, that's lovely. The idea of just being still and being quiet, and I hope to get out in the woods as soon as possible and do a short hike, bring a lunch, bring the chocolate milkshake I've been wanting, and just listen and be one with nature. Someday. But that's not what this is about. "Father," said Rabbit, "he's gone out." His morning had gone all spoilt when he noticed a piece of paper on the ground, and there was a pin in it as if it had fallen off the door. "Ah," said Rabbit, feeling quite happy again, "another notice." And this is what it said. "Gone out," spelled G-O-N-O-U-T, "Backson," B-A-C-K-S-O-N, "Busy," B-I-S-Y, "Backson," C-R. Rabbit didn't know what a backson was, in spite of the fact that he was one. So he went to ask Owl. Owl didn't know either, but we think we know, and we think a lot of other people do too. It's described rather accurately. There was a man who disliked seeing his footprints and his shadow. He decided to escape from them and began to run, but as he ran along, more footprints appeared, while his shadow easily kept up with him. Thinking he was going too slowly, he ran faster and faster without stopping, until he finally collapsed from exhaustion and died. Oof, well, that's depressing, especially after we just read using Winnie the Pooh characters. But actually, in a way, that's actually a pretty good story, and maybe it's okay to just sit back, be still, and let nature talk to us. And at this point in time, that might be one of the best things ever. I've been practicing my bird calls, doing the occasional bird watching. The occasional bird is hard to find. We're getting there. Realizing, just playing around, looking for entertainment. My Netflix account is actually taking quite the beating. Anyway, let's go for something happy, shall we? The busy backson is almost desperately active. If you ask him what his light interests are, he will always give you a list of physical activities. Oh boy. Skydiving, tennis, jogging, racquetball, skiing, swimming, and water skiing. Is that all? Well, I think so, says the Baxon. Have you tried chasing cars? No, I never have. How about wrestling alligators? No, but I've always wanted to. Roller skating down a flight of stairs? No, I never thought of that. But I thought you were active. At this point, the Baxon replies, thoughtfully, say, do you think there's something wrong with me? Maybe I'm losing my energy. Ah, here we are. And here's exactly what I'm trying not to do. Be so busy and be so wrapped up in my own struggles that I forget to listen to nature, that I forget to enjoy being still, whether it be by reading or vlogging or working on whatever. Maybe occasionally visiting friends on Discord servers and just being a complete total sarcastic dork. Listening to new music and just letting myself lay down with the headphones on and just chill. Basically, I need to chill. I also needed to avoid going to radio silence and worrying people, but I can also stand to just say, hi, I love you. I'm gonna go out and watch the birds now. I'm gonna go and do some cooking, and I'm going to relax through whipping up a bunch of ingredients. So whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your little heart go, enjoy that. Love yourself, take good care of yourself, stay healthy. Remember to wash your hands and distance yourself, but also remember that you're loved. And if you need anything, you know where I am. Take good care.